Every day this week I'm going to read you one of Aesop's fables. Aesop lived nearly 3,000 years ago, but his stories have been passed down through the ages. His stories always have a moral. That means that they teach you a lesson in life. I bet you already know some of them. Today's Aesop fable is called The Lion and the Mouse. One hot afternoon, Lion lay snoozing happily in the shade of a tree. Suddenly, he felt something running over his nose. He opened one eye and saw it was a tiny mouse. Furious at being woken, he waited his moment. Then he flashed out a great paw and caught Mouse by his tail. "Oh, please," squeaked Mouse. "I didn't mean to wake you. Let me go, please. I'll pay you back one day, I promise." Lion roared with laughter. "You repay me? A little tiddly thing like you? How could such a puny creature be any use to a king of the beasts like me?" "Please, great king," cried Mouse, "don't eat me." Lion yawned and thought about it. He was too sleepy. "Oh well, if you insist. After all, you wouldn't make much of a meal, would you? Off you go, and be careful whose nose you walk on in the future." It was not long after that Mouse and Lion met again. This is how it happened. Lion had gone off hunting at dusk. He was stalking through the trees, following a herd of zebra, when he happened to spring a hunter's trap. A great net came down on top of him and held him fast. He roared and raged, but in spite of all his great strength, he could not break free. His roaring echoed through the forest, so that everyone heard him and everyone knew that Lion was in trouble. Mouse heard him too, and he was a mouse of his word. Off he went as fast as his little legs would carry him to see if he could help. It wasn't long before he came across Lion, still caught up in the net, still roaring and raging. "Don't worry," said Mouse. "I'll soon have you out of that." And he began to gnaw at the net ropes, one by one, until at last Lion could break free. "There you are," said Mouse. "I told you I'd pay you back, didn't I?" "A tiddly thing like you helping out a king of the beasts like me," Lion replied. "Who'd have thought it possible?" "Everything is possible," said Mouse. "Goodbye, Lion." And off he scampered, away into the long grass. And the moral of the story is, kindness is more important than strength. Can you think of a way to be as kind as that little mouse?